You had a game on Sunday afternoon, and of course, you recorded it with Veo. Now, there's 90 minutes of footage to go through, with 22 players and a couple of goals you want to revisit. Let's check out what Analytics 2 can do for you. Let's start with the match report. This is the match report. Everything you need is on this page. You don't have to navigate away or open a new workspace, and you don't have to download anything. The whole picture of the match is here, and all of it is interactive. At the top, the summary gives you a few observations before you've clicked anything, drawn from the match data and the tactic you've set. It's a place to start. The events timeline on the right gives you the shape of the match, who scored when, and what happened around it. You can click any event, and the clip plays. So before you've done any analysis, you already have a picture of the game. The key stats sit below that: goals, fouls, possession, pass accuracy, and so on. 30 seconds in, and you know whether the match went the way you thought it did and where to look more closely. This is also helpful to refresh your memory when you look at older games that took place maybe months ago. The lineup is interactive. You click a player, and their stats come up directly. And if you've been wondering whether your striker was moving in the right areas, you're one click away from finding out. The average position of the players is interactive too. When you click on a player, you see their individual heat map. Oh, and by the way, for all the data, you can choose to see the full game or each of the halves. We've designed the match report around how coaches think and work. Players are visual learners, and that's why you, as a coach, always show them what to do and how to do it. In the same way, most of the match report presents the findings with images and video. The distribution section, for example, we can find the entire passing network so you can quickly understand the entire network of passes in your team. And it works on an individual level too. Let's click number 24, the center back. On the thickness of every line, we can see who he passed the most and whether that matches what you asked him to do before kickoff. He primarily passes to the other center back and the right back. And you can also tell he's mostly passing to just a few players. And maybe we should ask him to distribute more to his left side. So now you're walking into Tuesday's session knowing whether your instructions were followed, and you have something to show if they weren't. The attacking section works in the same way. It gives you a picture of how your team created chances and how they ended up. We have shots inside and outside the box, conversion rate, and successful dribbles. Click any of the metrics, and the footage comes up so you can see them all. If all your chances came from outside the box, you know what to work on. If your conversion rate is low, you know where the problem is. The shot map is where it gets visual. Every attempt is plotted on the pitch, goals and misses, inside and outside the box. You can see whether your team is getting into dangerous positions or shooting from a distance. And you probably guessed it already. If you click any dots, the clip plays. If we click on the individual players here, we can compare the attackers. Our left winger only had one shot, and it came from the opposite side of his position. So this makes me wonder, where does he roam, and who does he receive the ball from? With the heat map, the passing network form, and the shot map, we now have a quite clear idea of the player's offensive actions during the game. The defensive map gives you the same depth on the other side of the game. Tackles, interceptions, and recoveries are all plotted on the pitch. Let's take it at the team level. A lot of tackles in the defensive right side. So that could mean that the opponent never attacked through our left side. But it could also mean that our left back doesn't tackle, or maybe he's in the wrong area. That's something to look into. Let's go to our duels and look at our left back, number 5. I can see that he's a bit all over the place, and maybe we should ask him to focus on defending the left side. Anyway, as a new thing, we also have physical data in the report now. So here you can find distance tracked, high-intensity runs right alongside everything else. It's based completely on video input. So that means you won't need any wearable equipment like GPS vests to collect the physical data. Only a Veo Cam. The last thing is the player's stats table. Here we've collected all the individual stats and data in one view. You can sort by all the data points like minutes tracked, goals, and so on. And when you find a number you want to investigate further, you press it, and the footage is waiting once again. If you press Edit Columns, you can customize the table. The whole thing takes 15 minutes. You close the laptop and you know exactly what you're gonna say on Tuesday. You've checked out your match report and now you want to dig deeper into the game. Coach Assist is ready for you at the bottom of the screen. It's already analyzed the game and summarized it for you in the match report. And now you can go further. Let's see what we can learn about our scoring efficiency. So here we're getting some insights on what worked well and how we can improve. Let's see what we can say about our passing today. Who had the highest efficiency rating for passes today? Now you know who drove your game forward, and you can investigate further if anything stands out. You can also illustrate how the defense kept tight by connecting them like this. 55, 76, 3, and 5. Those are my 4 defenders. Notice the number showing the distance between the players, and you can customize the units in your settings. When you watch the match back, you can now toggle Veo Vision. Each player's stats run directly on the video as it plays. We can see the speed and the distance. Take the striker here. He takes a long sprint, reaching almost 30 kilometers per hour. And in a moment, he will miss a clear chance. But you know he's exhausted and out of balance. And that changes what you say to him when evaluating. Ouch.